Alright, people. This is the instruction on how to use a long wood wedge on red oak. What is this, about 24 inches of cold rolled steel with some other alloy in it. Let me first by telling you that I'm going to use my regular voice, okay? First of all, let's make some prerequisites here. If you're not deadlifting 500 pounds off the floor and strict military pressing 250 pounds, please go away, or this will be educational for you, because you're not going to be able to do this. Each of these pieces I'll show you with the camera by moving it around here. This piece weighs over 200 pounds. And I don't think you have the plums to move it, but that's not the purpose of that. The purpose is not to say, hey, look at me, I can do it and you can't, right? Well, it pretty much is. But basically, I don't know if you can see this. And there's a different video that you'll find on my channel that addressed this particular long wood wedge. And what I have here is two regular wedges. I don't know if they're 6, 7, 8 inches long. They're stuck. I'm not going to be able to bang them anymore. So I got to use this, right? Well, obviously you can't use this as a wood wedge. It'd be pretty darn hard to start it. But once you got that crack in there, you can put that down in there, and then you can beat it until it goes. See? It just went. And then you can retrieve. You can retrieve the wedges. They fell on the floor. I don't know if you can see that, or I should say the ground. And as you see, this is homemade. This is not bought. Obviously, this was from a axle of some sort. You can actually see the splines in there. This was heated up, hot cherry red with a torch. I believe it was a carbon torch and not an oxyacetylene torch. I got this from my grandfather, and that's what he used it for. And then he pounded it. He pounded this and shaped it just like he wanted to. Then obviously he sharpened the edge. And that's how you use the long wood wedge, and why you want one. Where can you buy them? I don't know. I don't think they sell them. But you could pretty much make one your own. This will tell you about an inch and a quarter at least. So let's introduce you to the further of this big red oak. You know, when I lived up north, there wasn't much red oak. Usually it was just popple, birch, ash that we burnt, maybe some pine. But in east central Minnesota, we got a lot of oak here, and it burns really good. The problem is it's really hard to cut with the chainsaw, and it's hard to split, but it burns long and it burns hot. It's one of the higher BTU firewoods. Yes, each of these pieces at least weighs 200 pounds. They could be seasoned a little bit more, I guess. The water weight will do that. And yes, those were actually manhandled upon that trailer. So what else do we got in store for you? Well, the reason why I did this was for the long wedge. But you can see the stud buckling in action. Don't be jealous of that. Cutting this piece of wood you see in front of me. I got to try to adjust this camera to see it. Alright, that's the best we can do right there. gotta move it. I can see by the grain it's not gonna cut a certain way. Are you tired out yet? Voila!